All right, hold on, let me turn off the old Spotify. Okay, we're going to check out this West Side house. And yeah, it's a sweet spot. These West Side neighborhoods can't be beat. You get to walk to all the great stuff. You get to get Summit High School District, which is what lots of people love. Right here, we're getting kind of to basically the base of Aubrey Butte. Aubrey Butte is straight ahead. And it's just a nice, pleasant, walkable, bikeable neighborhood. You got easy access to the river. It's downhill from here, but you're out of the fray of the like really busy summertime river tubing traffic. And then over this way, you basically get to head towards Shevlin Park. And Shevlin's sweet because it's just, it's a sweet park. You can walk for miles and miles and miles, endless trails, and enjoy the river, enjoy the fall colors. There's a bunch of cool larches turning right now. Their leaves are just beautiful. And if you don't know what a larch is, it's like, what is it? It's basically, I don't know, one of the only deciduous like conifers, I want to say. So that's like, usually all the evergreens, they're evergreen, they stay green. The larch, they turn colors. Gosh, I'm gonna bone up on my larch knowledge, get my Latin on. Anyways, I'm just gonna filibuster a bit until we get to the property. But yeah, like, so if you wanna take like this, what I call this road is basically the back door into Bend. So if you wanna live in Tumalo, you wanna live west of Bend on some acreage, this is your jam. It takes you out towards like Johnson Road, Shevlin Park, all of that good stuff, and no traffic, just round the boots, eh? And it's just chill. Yeah. Okay, what else to say? What else to say down by the bay? Yeah. So when I first moved to Bend, I actually lived out this road out in Tumalo, and I loved it. Easy drive in, no traffic. It's sweet. I heard this West Side church is cool. Don't know much about it except that it's very new, beautiful, kind of that Scandinavian design. Oh, look at this guy, ripping. And then here we are on the right, Northwest Torrey Pines, 2052. Okay, so we're finishing up the approach to the casa right here, and on foot. And so let me give you a sense. So you can see down the alley, that's where the driveway is. And then kind of do a little walkabout. Okay, and so this, it's beautiful. What to say about it? That porch is facing west. Yep, facing west. Nice swing. Nice long driveway. Yeah, I like that little gambrel roof. It's got that kind of craftsman charm to it. Let's go check out the driveway and then we'll get inside, turn on the lights, do that whole show. But let's see what the exterior looks like. Oh, those little wall lights are cool. You got the frost-free hydrants. Spot to play some hoops. Yeah, not much of a yard, I don't think, but we'll see. 2-car garage. And then backs up to basically this complex. There's the van. And there's the yard. And then we'll go check it out inside. Oh, there's the panel. Let's see what's happening in the panel. Who's in there? Get it. Okay, 200 amps. Same deal. No more space. It's interesting. It looks like that hot tub breaker, this bottom one, is actually tripped, which is funny. I wonder why that is. And yeah, no more. Well, there's one more knockout below. Yeah, you got one space there, but only for 120. Again, as always, you can get double breakers if they allow it, but I always like to see if somebody's going to put in a panel, it's always nice to see them leave 6 extra spots so you could have copious. I mean, everything's going electric. That's just the deal. All right. I'm gonna go turn on the lights, and then we'll get a lay of the land inside, huh? No, nice. I love this, having the outlets ready to go for Christmas lights, or say your friend pulls up, they want to charge their scooter, whatever you do. I got to test out this swing. Oh, I'm a big fan. Years ago, I went to Burning Man. Years ago, but 2008, with some Stanford band folks, and I was living with them when I lived in Sunnyvale, and I built them these A-frames that supported bungee couches. It was like 4 frames in a row, so it supported 3 couches in a row, and that was pretty fun. These couches were on bungees. And it was like a big old porch swing. So we had 3 of them outside of our John Cougar melon camp where we served melons. And it's the only time I've been to Burning Man. It was fun. And I love a good porch swing. Yeah, this is a nice one. It's funny. It's oriented south, which you can see the sun's on my face, and it's November, probably about 3 o'clock. So anytime you can sit here in the evening and get like a little light and enjoy the view, enjoy the neighborhood, do it. As Ben Stiller would say, oh, dude, there's that remote. Oh, he's going to rip. Yes! That's awesome. All right. Let's go inside and check it out. Here we go. All right, let's go check it out. Got the lights on. A fun little doorbell. Frog and the dragonfly. Okay. Man, so this home was built in 1998. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,450 square feet, and $705,000 list price. There we go. Gas fireplace, oak floors, and one of my favorite things about this, it's got a really nice crawl space below the house, so all the utilities are accessible. You've got your forced air vents coming in here all around. The big open floor plan, more or less, with the vaulted ceiling. And then you got the little power nugget, whatever this is called, right here, right there. Gas fireplace. Let's check out the kitchen. Or as my daughter would say, the chicken. The chicken. And this is a funny little nook, but I kind of like it. What do you think? With the fridge here, and then it's a total like entertainer's kitchen in the sense of got your cabinets, and then this is like the perfect spot for a bigger bar top with bar stools. That's kind of what I think when I see it. What about you? Nice, funny little shelves here. That's funny. So, it's funny because these are like, I think these brackets are for floating shelves. Maybe I'm making that up. Anyways, ADD strikes again. What were we talking about? Dishwasher, cutting board. And then you can see the kitchen view, which is facing east, which I love. And then you can see all the neighbors kind of up in there. They're pretty well obscured with the ponderosas there. And then you've got the this retaining wall, and it's hard to tell in the video, but it has like this ever so slight lean this way, aka the wrong way. So that's not ideal and definitely something to be aware of. But everything's manageable. Okay, so we could go to the garage. I know, I want to go to the garage, but let's go check out the bedroom. You know what's funny? How about this feature? This is such a 90s feature where these desks are like in the kitchen, like you're gonna sit and prepare your recipes. Does anybody use these desks? Yeah, I had one of those in my house growing up, and it was always like, I think my mom redid the kitchen and put one of those in and never used it. But she did make some amazing food. She's a great cook. Ain't nothing like mama's home cooking, you know? Oh, look at this walk-in closet. That's nice, a little L shape. Carpeted. I really like the trim in this house. I think it's all pine. They've done a nice job with it. Casing around the doors, it's a nice touch. Who's in here? That's right, our friend, the ironing board. Here's our southern view, so good light, good coming in here. And let's go look at our driveway, because that's pretty handy. So if you're looking to park your rigs, you could park a couple rigs and access the garage through that driveway. Did we look at the bath at all? Okay, dual vanity. Gosh, these mirrors, get out of here. Double mirror. And then oak face cabinets, and they're well built. They've got these finger joints, and I'm sure there's another name than that, but solid doors. Drawers are good. What else to say, my friend? It's hard to see. You've got the single piece surround with the faux grout lines. No grout to clean, but there's still the lines, so that's a thing. Okay. Andiamo. Gas cooktop. Let's go check out the other bedrooms, and then we'll go to the garage. I promise. Okay, here we have the other bathroom. Frickin' mirrors, man. I don't want to be on camera right now. There we go. And then we've got the linen closet right here, right off the living room. Who's here? Oh, maybe that was the heater shutting off. It's kind of loud. Here we go. We got the other bedroom. So this is bedroom number 3, right? Or number 2? I lost track already. Shelves, built-in shelves. Que más? Okay, here we go. There's that closet. And bedroom number 3. That's right. It's getting late. Time to go play some rugby tonight. I'm ready. 2-hand touch for me because I'm an old man. Brittle ligaments. Whoa, just like that little chunk of the flooring too. But for the most part, this floor has felt really good. It's just, I don't know if that was the carpet I just heard, but everything has felt really solid. The foundation's really solid in here. Yeah, and these well built. Yeah, it feels very well built. And then I'll show you what's cool too as we go into the garage. There's access to look into the crawl space, which is really nice. Okay, fine. Let's go check out the backyard first. Here we go. Okay, so you can see neighbors there. Nice deck, and they did a really beautiful job tying it in with the brickwork here. That's a really nice, sorry, I should get the camera on there if I'm going to talk about it. And the pines are all dropping their leaves. And then you got this cool greenhouse, which is super fun. And if you don't know, if you want to grow stuff in Bend, you want to have some greenhouse or some poly low tunnels, poly high tunnels. You got to have some protection from the elements because, man, we can just get like a frost snapping in late May, September. So if you have a little like season extension, it really goes a long way. Okay, so here's something interesting. You've got these two hookups, which are basically, they're SPA disconnect panels. I'm a little confused as to why there's two of them. And one of them's got thinner conduit, obviously this was installed after this one. So I don't know the whole story. I could totally figure that out, get to the bottom of it, but that's the idea. And let me see if I can get a sense of that. Can you see that retaining wall? How it's got a little bit of a, that's definitely a thing. And that'll happen with these trees. Trees get bigger and they start knocking stuff down. So, it's not something that's an issue anytime soon, but give it 10 to 15 years and we might be in there digging around and moving stuff around. But again, it's not close to the house, so it's not like a huge deal. Okay, so here's the garage, and here, guess what these are? Who knows what these are? Gardeners, put your hands up, tell me in the comments. Unless I'm totally mistaken, but I think I know what those are. They are indeed season extenders. So you put those over your raised beds, and it's like a little blanket at night to protect from frost. Okay, so here's our access. Did I even show that panel? I didn't, did I? Here's our access to the crawl space, and it's probably really dark in here. Stop calling me, whoever that is. I'm making YouTubes. There we go. Oh, okay. So anyways, as I get distracted thinking my thoughts, I love this garage. Let me tell you why I love it. I love the tall ceilings. You got access to the attic right there. You've got your utilities that are super accessible, and they're protected from getting driven into. It's a 2-car garage, which is sweet. And there's something about, so look, this is standard space on the 2-car garage, where you get like 2 feet. And this on the other side is like, you get an extra 4 feet. So it makes your garage that much bigger. Because, if you're going to use a 2-car garage, it's nice to be able to get out of your cars if you're parking them both in here. Or you're doing some woodworking or other kind of projects. All right. A little pet door. Let me show you the side, and I think we're good. And then, yeah, here's our side gate. Doot, 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 doot. And then walk along, get to the yard. Again, there's all your homies. There's the van. And there you have it. Okay. Man, my hat. I feel like my dad with my hat all crooked. It's hard to be bald these days. Anyways, what'd you think of the house? I think this house is beautiful, really solid, really well built. I like the trim. I like the quality appliances throughout. And let me know. Let me know what you think. And as always, my name is Luke. If you're interested in seeing homes here in Bend, give me a call. We'll go see them. I'll tour them for you. And we'll make it happen. Okay, see ya.